What's up, everyone? My name's Brenner. Welcome to my channel, Mr. Liquor Sipper. And today we're gonna be going over an infamous, pretty famous, very well-known bottle that a lot of people want to get their hands on. Eagle Flippin' Rare. All right. So today we're gonna see and go over a slight comparison of what it's like versus the Buffalo Trace, since they do in fact come from the same distillery. So please stay tuned and find out, is it worth your money? Alright everyone, thanks again for tuning in. If this is your first time, please wait for the full duration of the video and keep your hands and arms inside of the bus at all times while we do this video, because we don't want anything getting chopped off. Alright, it's almost Halloween. So anyway, originally this was owned by Seagram in 1975 as a 101 proof, and then it was later on acquired by Sazerac, which also the same folks that take care of this Buffalo Trace that I was talking about, and that was in 1989. So the original Eagle Rare was 101 proof, but sometime within the last decade they kind of just stopped producing that 101 proof. Now, fun fact, because this is the lucky month of September, so if you guys are looking for a bottle of Eagle Rare, they've actually recently just noted that they're actually going to be coming out with a 101 proof Eagle Rare this month, so be on the lookout for that. So this is considered a pristine bottle. It's not the easiest, depending on where you're at, to get your hands on. I had a little bit of an issue getting this. Luckily I had a friend that was able to get this to me. He's an owner of a store, so not everybody has that avenue. This is considered rare because it's also one of those bottles that is only released one time a year, which is around this time, which is why I noted, you know, that 101 proof that is coming out. Well, it's September, so it has, matter of fact, it's probably already came out. I haven't looked into it because I was just so eager in getting this bottle. I got it actually last month. Very, very excited about tasting this. So Eagle Rare is distilled, like I said, by Buffalo Trace. The mash bill is mash bill number 1. And it seems to me that, you know, Buffalo Trace is super secretive, like almost Batman type stuff. This is some Bruce Wayne stuff. Like, what is the mash bill? What are they? What are they? What are they? You know, you don't really know. All we know is that it's less possibly than 10% rye. So it could be 9.99% rye, or it could be like 4% rye. We don't exactly know. It is aged 10 years, which is something that's pretty cool considering that the price of this bottle is roughly $30 to $40, and you're looking at, like I said, something that's somewhat pristine, and it's a 45% alcohol. So all that being said, if you guys are interested in the Buffalo Trace, please go ahead and go back to one of my reviews. I'll go ahead and leave that either up here, or I'll drop it down in the description so you guys can go back and reference that, or I could just put it at the end so you guys can click on that. But I did want to have like a slight differentiation so you guys can see, okay, for those out there that don't know, we could do a tasting and see which one's a little bit different. We're gonna crack this bottle open, we're gonna do a little pour, we're gonna do a sniff test. That's what I call a sniff test. Everyone calls it nosing, whatever. All right, Eagle Rare, as you guys can see, it is a fresh bottle, it's never been opened. And this time, if you guys have in fact watched my other videos, I did try to prep this bottle beforehand so I wouldn't have so many issues with it, because that just becomes embarrassing. Now, straight off the top, you can see that this bottle of Eagle Rare is unique to itself. Eagle Rare also showing the significance of the eagle. So if you've never seen this bottle, this is what it looks like. Okay, I feel like I'm on an infomercial. All right, so, and the bottle cap is, oh, the bottle cap is cork. All right, it's not rubber, it is not a twist top. So I already like that personally. And let's go ahead. First pour of Eagle Rare ever. Oh my goodness. Okay, so It's kind of interesting because literally the last video was like, oh, thank God nothing has ever happened. I've never made a mess. And I just poured some and kind of missed the glass. Probably because I've recently been drinking. Because that's what this channel is, right? All right, guys, Eagle Rare. Wow, that's a lot. I didn't realize I was gonna pour that much. So that was an accident, and I still have some on my fingers. Excuse me, sorry, Mom. And we can't forget, as always, nosing for newbies. Oh, interesting. It smells like cheap cigars, sex dolls from a poorly placed sex shop. I get hints of new shoes, new car smell, and old grandma pants. Okay. So on the more sophisticated, more pristine, from a political standpoint, I really get Donald Trump's hair with Joe Biden's tie and notes of Hillary Clinton's Chinese clothes from Jackie Chan's closet. And I also am getting here a old rundown Chinese restaurant with a side note of the honest hate that Taylor Swift has for Kanye West. So if you guys are interested in any of those types smelling for tastes, then look no further, because I've always wanted to taste the honesty from Taylor Swift in a glass. So now we're gonna get to the legitimacy of the scent. Okay, so we're looking at some dried berries, like probably on the darker end of the dried berries. We got some heavy spice in there, honey, caramel, and some darker fruit. To me, it smells sweet, and it almost smells like a flat 7-Up. And we're gonna go straight to the palate now. And I'm so glad I bought this. It took me a couple months to get this. Wowzers. Go gadget tongue scent thing. Hey, go gadget palate taster. Man. If any of my friends are out there watching, I'm gonna save this and put this aside for you guys, because whoa. This stuff right here will make The Rock feel bad about his Terramana. On the palate, we got heavy oak. We got some baking spice, sweet toasted grain, and there is some subdued vanilla that I get from this, but this is much sweeter. The finish is kind of drawn out. I can still taste it. I still get the hints of the oak and that vanilla. It just stays there. And that tasty fruit is there. So on a different note, with when you have, or whenever I'm comparing it to this Buffalo Trace, the Buffalo Trace seems to be a little bit more acidic. All right, they have a little bit more of the orange citrus flavor to it, whereas the Eagle Rare, I would say, is slightly smoother, but at the same time has a little bit more of the darker, sweeter berry at the end. So if you guys are interested in the sweeter fashions of bourbons, then by all means, I don't know, go treasure hunting and try to find this damn bottle, because whew, Eagle Rare, it is relatively rare only because it is, I'm rambling. You're rambling! You're rambling! Stop rambling! Stop talking! Sorry! I just want everyone to know everything! Well, they're never gonna know everything. On that note, guys, if you are interested in this bottle, I would not shame anyone or deter anyone from ever walking away from Eagle Rare. This Eagle Rare is on the money. It's worth the price. It is one of those bottles that is comparable to something like a Pappy's. To me, personally, I've tasted Pappy's, and this is a good bottle, man. So if you guys have the opportunity, go out there, swing through, see if your local place, wherever you decide to go to, or wherever your local place is, go there, look for it, ask for it, see if you can pick it up. It's worth the buy, $30 to $40. You can't beat the price over something that's so smooth, so tasty, and overall is gonna provide you with a good time, either with yourself or with your spouse or your significant other, or however that works. Just hopefully you're not hurting animals or something weird, because, well, it's weird and you'll go to jail. So on that note, we'll see you next time, next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Keep sipping.